Peace and love to the family. Um, Today's Monday, around 7 o'clock. This is another edition of Smoker Session where I just kind of sit and talk about how the week went. It's another, it's another little thing that I'm trying to work out with this channel, where I just sit here and chop a little game, give you a little updates on how our weekend went. So over the weekend, we went to one of my wife's family friends. One of my wife, basically like her sister, mom passed, so we went there, and with and at Tongan, or Tongan funerals, let's say. Usually they do like a week-long thing where people of the community come and bring food and gifts, and in return, the hosting family, gives them food in return. And there's a lot of eating and food involved. So, in order to kind of avoid not eating any meat or anything like that, me and my wife decided to not go to the eating. We just went to the burial. And these are kind of things that you have to do, I guess, if you're not strong enough. I told my wife that I would, if I seen a plate of Tongan food, it's a wrap. I'll give in. Which is fine, because you wanna practice that. You want to practice that that mental strength of not succumbing to the temptation of eating. But if you don't believe you're strong enough, I guess in my situation, I didn't go, or we didn't go. We ended up going to Subway, and that's another thing. We don't want to feel like we live in a bubble. And as far as with islanders and food and stuff, you go to an islander's house and they offer you, or I guess most cultures, anybody's house, and they offer you food and you deny, that's a sign of disrespect. And niggas get beat up over that. I'm joking. But yeah, so that's what we did. But brings me to my next point. Like, my aunt, she had mussels. She kind of knew that we didn't eat meat, but then she had mussels, so she had mussels, and I already made my mind up that I was going to eat them because they look hella bomb, and she will eat them with some coconut milk and mayonnaise. Ooh. So, you kind of have to just give and take. You kind of have to give and take, And like I said before, we're constantly ambushed with food advertisements. And these food advertisements, they prey on your emotions, because that's what they use. They use emotions to sell food. And I'm learning the process of that. And, every day you get stronger or weaker. So we kind of have to give and take with that. And besides that, we're living, We're living our life, just making better choices. At the end of the day, that's what it is. Like I say, I don't completely think that I'm not going to eat meat for the rest of my life. But for the majority part, I won't. And I told my wife about this little ritual thing that we would do eventually, like every year or every time around harvest season. We would kill a pig, or like kill a cow, or some kind of animal, some kind of sacrifice thing, harvest, and I believe it'll connect us to the earth, because us as Polynesians, we need that connection to the earth, from our body to the earth to the heavens. And it's that whole universal connection that I believe personally that we need to get back to ourselves as Polynesians and reconnect with our ancestors. So, but yeah, besides that, we didn't need any meat. We had a great time. It was beautiful, sunny. We rode out there with a busted headlight, and we made it out there to Fernley. And it was a beautiful experience that me and my wife got to share together, and it was awesome. So I think this week me and my wife are going to do a 3-day fast. After we break that fast, I'm going to record more videos and stuff like that. Thank you for tuning in. Peace, love, and respect.